Hey you, and welcome to ZigWheels. It's a lovely day and I'm Serena Dairam, but look who decided to join us on the show. Hi Rishabh.
Hi Serena, how are you doing?
Great, how are you? What's on the show?
Well, we've got a lot of interesting stuff lined up. Of course, we've got a very interesting first drive and we've got an F1 champ in the house.
But obviously we have a lot more on the show. Adil will be joining us as well, but I'm not going to keep you waiting around any more longer, so let's get started.
I don't even need to look behind as to what's happening. See, Mommy, no hands.
And I know the cricket is a big sport here in India, and I think you can do the same with the Formula One.
Come on, sir, Pune! How are you, my friend?
Well, clearly a good-looking show in store for you. But Rishabh, you went to Goa. How was that? And you took the Passat out for the first drive. I believe it parked by itself.
That's right, Serena. Goa was great, and it was aided by the fact that I was driving the new Passat. Now, it's got a lot of cool features out there, but these are features that are going to have to speak for themselves, in fact.
So without further ado, we present the Passat.
2007, Europe's leading car maker Volkswagen stepped into India with its Passat. And now after 3 successful years, it's time for them to unveil their all-new for 2011 Passat. Well, it's got a whole new load of gadgetry, a whole new load of techo-wizardry that they like to call Blue Motion tech. And what it's going to do is make your drive cleaner, greener, and well, a lot more fun. So let's check it out. Looks-wise, the design is a generation leap of the previous Passat, showcasing that strong Teutonic build with sharp lines blending in with soft contours. It looks taut and fits well on those 16-inch Pirelli P7s. Apart from the looks, there's a whole load of new bits on the 2011 version. An all-new headlamp assembly with daytime running lights, a redesigned front all the way back to the C-pillar, and to round up the back, the Passat also gets a new taillight cluster that gives it a distinct rear look. But step inside and you'll realize that being behind the driver's seat is what this car is really made for. Blue Motion is not just a cool badge, it's a whole load of smart, practical technology that makes the entire process of driving so much more simple and intuitive. All this in a sub-25 lakh car. Needless to say, that smart tech is wrapped up in a soft and luxurious cabin that's spacious with tons of leg and headroom, and all the creature comforts you'd expect shelling out 25 big ones. It's time to start it up and take it for a spin. The 2-liter CR TDI engine is smooth and has all-round punch, putting out 170 PS of power with 350 Nm of torque. What really makes it fun is the 6-speed auto DSG gearbox with sport and manual options. There's also a paddle shift if you feel a bit like your favorite F1 driver. In terms of ride, the car is pliant thanks to the soft compound Pirelli. The ride height has been increased by 15 mm and that helps the car deal with Indian roads no matter what it has to throw up. At speed, the chassis is composed and inspiring, with the engine pushing you at the right rate at the right time. Of course, we'll have those numbers crunched when we get our hands on it for the whole road test. Now the car ticks all the right boxes all round. But what makes it so much more special is of course some of its real world tech. Some of it that's a first for us anyways. So well, we're going to take a look at some of the coolest features in the new Passat, and I think one of the features that really comes to the top of the mind, of course, is the park assist feature. Now, it's something that's going to help you park whether you're in a parking lot or whether you're looking for a parallel park situation somewhere on the road. So for the first one, I'm going to do a parallel parking situation where you've got two cars that are parked at a bit of a distance. There's a little bit of space in the middle, and I'm going to try and see if I can squeeze the Passat in. So all I have to do is drive up, press the park assist button once. As you can see, a little image pops up there and tells me where my car is and what the situation is with the other cars. Of course, that's using a series of cameras that's built in around the car. So I'm just going to drive a little, and I'm going to wait for the park assist to give me the okay. Okay, it does. Still further. Now it shows me that I need to select a reverse gear and move in. Now this is the really cool part that you need to watch out for. Engage reverse. All I'm going to do is control the accelerator and the brake, and the car does everything by itself. Observe. I don't even need to look behind as to what's happening. See, mommy, no hands. That was one of the fastest parking bits I've ever seen. And I'm done there. Okay, so the second one that we're going to check out is of course your normal parking lot situation. I'm going to look up for a nice little parking spot over here. As I approach, I double tap my parking assist option to select parking lot, and I go ahead as per the park assist till it tells me when I need to brake. Right there, as you can see, it's asked me to engage reverse. No hands, just a gentle dab on the brake to keep the speed in check. And that is park assist. Now, of course, one of the really cool features on the Passat, apart from the park assist, is obviously its automatic start and stop. Now, what it does is basically takes care of the engine when you come to a complete halt. It switches off the engine so you can save some fuel. And when you're ready to go again, all you got to do is just dab on the accelerator and the engine comes back to life. But just to give you a practical explanation of what that does, I'm just driving, as you can see. I'm going to come to a complete halt right here, like I was in traffic, coming up to a stoplight, and the engine has cut itself off. Now say my light turns green, all I got to do is just step on the accelerator, and voila. Well, after that really short first drive, one thing is pretty clear is that the all-new Passat will be available to customers in its 2-liter diesel variant and will be available in both manual and automatic transmissions. And the Passat will come in the Highline and the Comfort Line model, which will eventually be followed by the Trend line. One thing is clear with the all-new Passat, and that is Volkswagen's brand commitment to India. Can't wait to get my hands on the road test for this one.
Well, Rishabh looks like he had a blast with that Passat, and you know that Blue Motion technology everyone's been talking about really adds a lot of practicality to it, don't you think?
That's true. In fact, not just practicality, there's a lot of features in this car that you don't get even in higher end cars. So, I mean, that's a lot to say.
Well, that's absolutely right. In the meantime, while you guys take a break, we're going to check out this beautiful stretch of road.
Absolutely. After the break, Muntasir Mirkar gets up close and personal with two-time F1 world champion Mika Hakkinen. Adil's here to answer all those queries you've been sending in.
But if I were you, I would look at the Fiat Punto for its looks, its space and its drive.
And Chris Pfeiffer lights up Pune and Mumbai.